guys, happy Sunday. I'm here with my kids, and you may see my pets wandering around too as I'm doing this video. But I wanted to come on and share a quote with you that I found a few months ago, and it's really stuck with me. And it's, having a body you love starts with loving the body you have. And that quote really stuck with me because it reminds me so much of a time when I acted completely the opposite of that. When I was a young adult, when I was a teenager, I looked in the mirror and only found the flaws, found the blemishes, found everything I hated about my body. It was the only thing I ever saw when I looked in the mirror. And I can never understand why, because I counted calories, I exercised for hours. I should have had the perfect body because I was doing everything right in my eyes. And I never really thought about the fact that if I didn't love myself at the size I was then, or the way I was then, why would I love myself when I was 5 pounds thinner? When I felt like my thighs were the right size, or my butt was the right size, or my chest was the right size. It didn't really matter what size I was, because I would have never been good enough for myself. I would have never hit that perfection mark. So that quote really struck me, and it's even more important to me now as a mom, and that's why I'm sitting here with my daughter and my son's recording. I don't want my children to ever not have love for themselves, and I want them to have full acceptance of themselves at any point in time, no matter what they look like, or if they're going through an awkward stage, if they're, if they feel, maybe then, yes, you see the dog behind us, I told you that might happen. Hello. And I just read some really unfortunate information that children, even as young as 3, 4, and 5 years old, are already having body image issues. Children that age are already saying that they're too fat or that they're ugly, and that just saddens me so much because I know that it carries on well into adulthood. I mean, there are even moments I look in the mirror. I apologize. This is my house. I even have times, even though I've worked on this a lot with myself, I definitely have times where I look in the mirror and I'm not satisfied, and there are things that I really want to change, and I try so hard to shift my focus to, even if I can find one piece of my body that I'm happy with and that I love, even if I look at my eyes and like, oh, your eyes look really sparkly today, or I love the color of your eyes, or your eyebrows are nicely shaped today, or your teeth look so nice and clean and white and straight. Anything, to focus on the positive instead of the negative. So, I think about that for my children and setting a good example of loving yourself, and that's so important. It's so important. So I want to ask Bryn, what does that quote mean to you that I just said?
Well, it kind of means that even though sometimes I get rashes on my skin, I should love myself still, even if my skin doesn't look quite right.
Yeah. And how does that make you feel when you have rashes?
They itch, but I kind of feel like I have to wear pants all the time because I feel embarrassed, but I shouldn't.
Yeah. That's good, sweetie. Yeah, so setting this example of loving yourself for who you are, and then it really, it creates the perfect, Vinny's helping Landon film, if you wonder why we're laughing. It creates the situation, if you're loving yourself right now, it's the perfect foundation for setting yourself up for success, and no matter what you do. So, part of the other reason I wanted to film this video, besides giving you a look into my crazy household, is I am starting a 7-day Love Your Body Now challenge that I would like to invite you to. And in this 7 days, we're going to really work on the self-love piece. And I'm going to give you some practical tips on how things you can do every day to show your body more love. And we're going to work on the appreciation piece too. And I think this will be such a great way for us to all practice self-love. Whether you feel like you've got a pretty good grasp on it already, or you feel like you could never be happy with yourself until some really major things change. I want to help and guide you in these 7 days to start loving your body as it is right now, because that's been really a key focus, living my life, raising my children, and also as I continued on in my coaching practice, it's really been a big shift for me to help people focus on loving themselves right now and loving themselves into health. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you enjoyed our antics, and I hope you see you in the group. The group link is posted above. I'd love to have you join us. We're going to be starting on Tuesday, February 7th. And coincidentally, it will be done on the 13th, just the day before Valentine's Day. So what a perfect way. Show yourself some love first, and then you can extend that love to others. Hope to see you in the group. Bye.